Another day, another game. Okay, so we do have new cards coming out with the Greninja set, which are very interesting. First of all, the Pat Rat that prevents you or your enemy from moving damage counters around, meaning Monkey Dory supremacy will be throttled a lot. Grimmsnarl stocks going down, unfortunately. I mean, we'll see. Doesn't mean that Grimmsnarl is going to be bad. You can still do the 30 to the bench, but obviously not being able to play your monkeys is going to be a huge problem. And a single card. Okay, they already got the Brilliant Blender. Which, yeah, is a crazy first turn. Yeah, so the Patrat is really crazy. I don't remember what the new dragon type Pokemon is called. The one that looks opposite to Floette. For one, I think it was one water, one dark, you poison your opponent's Pokemon, and instead of doing 1 damage counter, you do 16. So you're negating the Fez. Not quite sure how strong this is going to be, depending on what type of build you're doing, but I could see some creative decks being played this way. Okay, what are we going to do? I mean, we don't have any other choice than to play the Hilda, am I right? The Lillie's Determination. We got the Abra, we got the Dunsparce, we got the Poffin. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me see. Inspect board. Yeah, it's the 61. Thank God. We're just lucky like that. Let's go. Yeah, so this is a very interesting card because a single Pokemon can now block all the monkey shenanigans. I have to admit I like the monkey because I play Grimmsnarl, I have played, what's it called? Good old Gardevoir. But Starmie is still going to do bench damage, right? Okay, what's the plan here? We want to get 8 new cards, and in those 8 new cards, we want to get 2 Dudunsparces, Candy plus Alakazam, and an Energy. I think that's a bit much, so I'm just going to get the Budew out again. Let me see. We can do Lillies. No way. No way. We got a lot of what we need, but not everything just yet. We can get the Zam. Go for Candy. That's wild. That's actually wild. Sometimes you just gotta believe, am I right? Yeah, we just have to attach for turn. Retreat into the Zam. Unfortunately, now that we have the Budew, we're kind of overbenched. But with the Enriching Energy and taking this first knockout, I think we'll be fine. Luna, Rock Salt isn't going to one-shot anything. I mean, not the Zam at least. And we have Boss to potentially get a 2-prizer next turn. Or simply get the next... Nope. Fez, even. We would need 11 cards for Fez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 if I attach the Enriching Energy. Okay, they got 2 Charcadats out. That's okay. Let's see how many cards. I mean, the funny thing here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. I mean, they're already there for the Alakazam. So I'm not quite sure what their whole game plan is, but we can do the following. We can get Candy. Yeah, Candy Zam, just to be sure that we get another attacker out. We're going to draw 3 cards either way. Yes, sir. Okay, we're going... I'm going to actually attach the Enriching Energy here. Okay, that's not... to... I would like to Hilda, so I don't lose my Enriching Energy, but I'm just going to boss, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 is fine. Goodbye. Ceruledge is a very cool... Okay. That was a very quick match, so I think I'm just going to do another one. So as I was saying, Patrat, really interesting. It does not block attacks, and it does not block placing damage counters, so Dragapult is going to be in the meta still. Even better, if Dragapult can use the Patrat, like if you play a straight Dragapult without the ghosts and everything, you play the Patrat, you play the duck, and then you have way more space for everything else, because now you don't have to attach to your own monkey, and you can work around other stuff. So I think Dragapult is going to be even stronger than it has been before. Dragapult is going to be the new Guardy, basically. Okay, I don't like this too much, but at least we have double Poffin. Okay, now I feel better. 1, 2. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get the Budew out, because what is it even doing? Like, what's the... I could attach for turn, go into the Budew, Wondrous Patch, but at the same time... Okay, I first need to check if we have... Shaymin is here, that's really good. So if they get the Ogerpon out, we can do that. If I place the Budew now, they just get a free prize either way. Because like they can do 60. But at least I can... Let me check. No, at least I can... I mean, they can do the 60 either way if they have it like that. Just going to do this then. I'm going to retreat into the Budew because we have the Wondrous Patch. I'm not going to use the Wondrous Patch just yet, because if they have, let's say they have Lightning, they get with Earthen Vessel a Fighting out and have also Sada in play. Okay, that's... What is happening? What is this? I mean, to be fair, 1 Fighting Energy and the Cosmic Beam is going to knock out our Budew either way, so maybe not too bad to put this in front just for the fodder. we can go 2-2-2 if we're lucky, but yeah, it'll be difficult. Let's see if they have it in hand. Ooh, there goes the Lunar Cycle. 5 new cards, way smarter than attacking. Yeah. But did they get what they need? They're thinking, so probably. No. We are very lucky. No Psyduck needed, but we do need more cards. And here comes the Lillie. Not too shabby. I'm going to just attach here now, because why not? Basic energy, well, not useless, but in this matchup, it's not as strong. Yeah, I'm just going to Lillie and hope for the best. 8 new cards. Okay, we get another worm out. We can't, no, let's wait. One of the big things okay, so they could snipe, but if they snipe, I cannot get the Shaymin out. That's a problem. I mean, I can get the Shaymin out, but I cannot get the Kadabra out, so I think I'm just going to go for another draw and hope for the best. Okay, let's evolve this. So we're splitting our difference. Psychic draw, 2 cards. We got the Fez. Not really something I want to place down just yet. Switch. Okay. So energy attachment is always the last thing I want to do, is except for certain plays where, you know, you need to work around some stuff. But it so often happens that when I'm playing against my league mates and stuff, they have some sequencing issues. And that sequencing issue can always be determined by the energy attachment. So beginners usually just play the energy attachment. That's what they're going for. End of story. And then they get new cards with Lilies or with something else. And then you're cooked. Okay, so we're going to place the Fez down now because I really need more cards to draw. I'm going to get... Do I want to get the... let me think about this. So I need to play boss here because I want to knock out a 2-prizer. Wondrous Patch. Okay, let's just get the... Shaymin out, so our future Abras are being protected. Okay, now here's the problem. I need more stuff, so I can't play boss. That's a shame. Okay, so let me think about this. I think I'm just going to go for the Dawn then. 1, 2, 3. Because now we have a new attacker ready. We can save our candy for next turn. We play the Alakazam. Yes, sir. I could attach, but I could also Wondrous Patch. I can place you. I don't need to play them just yet. Let's go for the Wondrous. So I can actually attach to the Fez, maybe. I'm just going to keep it in hand. I have Switch also, so it's kind of useless. I think I'm okay. They're mad. I'm sorry for taking so long, my friend. Yeah, I think that's the best move, because now if they one-shot the Alakazam, we can Night Stretcher Candy and attack their Ogerpon or Mew or Latias. And the Dunsparce will, and the Dunsparce plus Fez will get us to the next. And if I attach to the Fez, the Ogerpon could get more damage and stuff, so yeah. Let's just do this. Just going to keep everything as is. I mean, 1-1 isn't what we're going for. Obviously overbenched with the Budew once again, but I didn't know what I was going to draw into. So we would have needed the Budew. Okay, so now they're attacking with Ogerpon, which means we can get a 2-prizer without using boss, which is really good. But is the big bolt coming down for the Fez or not? Because like the Shaymin is going to prevent bench sniping overall, but they could play boss plus Solrock. Okay, yeah. All right, they're not too shabby, not too shabby. Price racing me here. Okay, then we need to do something else. I need the Abra down, no matter what. That's the first thing. I'm going to play the Fez. Going to play the boss. Yeah, going to play the boss for the teal mask. No. One kiss is all it takes. Battle Cage. Is Battle Cage useful here? I don't think so. More hand cards are better. I don't think they're going to Iono me or Sarosic me. Yeah. So my plan is going to be Candy Zam for next turn and hopefully Sarosic them if I'm able to. Okay, now we are leading. We need... Okay, that's not too shabby. If they cannot get this Alakazam or the Abra down, we are in a very good spot. Let's see what they're going to do. So my thought process would be maybe something like... Nope. Okay, that's... okay, never mind. They got the area 0, so it was very good to actually keep the Battle Cage in our hands, because now we can bump this and do some shenanigans. The 200 will get us there. Okay, okay. Energy switch maybe? Fez. Another easy 2-prizer. Flip the script. Energy retrieval for Lunatone, probably? No, they're just going to get the Ogerpon ready. I'm sorry if I'm breaking up my thought process at times. I'm just trying to... That's how I would usually think in my head when I'm playing against them. Another boss! I know, they can't play boss. They have played Professor Status Vitality, but Yeah, I think that's game. That's basically the turning point for us and for them. Okay, let me think about this. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I made a misplay. I could have held out for... yeah, but I actually want the boss. No boss. That's a shame. Let's get you down then. No boss. How about... If I can't play boss, I'm just going to Sorosix them, I think. $11 to 3 seems fine to me. 3 is just barely enough that Mew cannot use its restart. Okay, there you go. Double energy switch. Boss's orders down. Crispin down. Iron Leaves down. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm just going to place this now. What else can I do? Nothing much, I think. Just going to place this here, just to be sure that I'm not giving them a 2-prizer. Because I think their play is boss Sandy Shock's Fez. I mean, Iono wouldn't be too nice, but even if they Sorosix me, I can save the Zam, the Dunsparce, and the Hilda, so I could get out my Enriching plus Worm, Zam, and Fez. If they knock out the Alakazam, that should be enough to stay in the lead. And that's another win. I mean, I think this matchup just isn't really good for them, to be honest, even though the Solrock and the bosses is a very good play. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how the meta is going to shift, because not being able to play Monkey due to the amount of pad rats that are going to be in the decks is interesting, but that doesn't reduce the attacks, the damage of the attacks. So Starmie could still be useful to a certain degree. Ogerpon Wellspring might get stronger, and other bench sniping attacks. I mean, sure, if you have the Shaymin and the pad rat, then you're kind of good to go, but it's a lot of bench space, you know? A lot of bench space. So for example here, having Patrat and Shaymin are 2 bench spaces that I would like to use for my Worms and for my Abras. But at the same time, if I have an Abra in the active, I have a Worm on the bench. Usually that should get me there. Yeah. Okay, see ya.